guys?
Jordan, do you know what we should do? We should review all of your games. Like, do them, like, and we should show them all the bad ones, all the medium ones, and all the good ones.
Okay. Can just no Wii ones in 3DS because I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm filming here, and I'm just gonna say that right now that Nintendo's better than Sony. But let's go, right, guys? Let's do this. Okay.
So, these are all the horror games.
So these are the games that they consider horrid, bad, crappy, the abomination from hell,
And we'll
Bane
also...
of the Devil's Anus. Okay, here we go. So this is the Lego Movie video game on the PS Vita. So what do you guys think about this?
Well, I've actually never played it. Jordan, explain.
It is terrible. On the console version, just free roam. That one doesn't have it.
So this game is pretty much has the same pitfalls as your average handheld
Also,
Lego game.
It's pretty much, BS in, a container.
Alright!
Also, there's on every game, Lego game, you have your hearts. When you die, you just come back. Once you lose your hearts, you actually die on that.
Yeah, that's just evil. Alright.
So that was one of the fun things about a Lego game is you can't fail it.
Star Wars 3 Lego.
It sucks.
Alright. Okay, we have a bone to pick with this game. This game is just bad. The story
15
mode...
levels of fun! Yay,
Yeah,
make the story mode a bit longer.
The story mode is smaller than in Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Not only that, the giants suck. I had this on Wii.
The giants are literally pointless.
I sold this game.
Nothing.
It's one of the worst games I've ever played. Lego, the Lord of the Rings.
Not the best.
Yeah, I kind of like mine. I sold it, but I have my 3DS one. Yeah. It's of course not the best, but it's all right. Okay.
Okay, this game is a ripoff
Super
of
Smash
Super Smash Bros, which happens to be one of the best Nintendo games I've ever played.
It is one of the best games I've ever played.
It wrecked the whole thing for me. PlayStation All-Stars is just messed up. There's nothing.
And this is what the person who created the game looks like, right there. All right. So full auto battle lines too. All right. Yeah. So.
Racing car game. Also, you have weapons. You can shoot people and stuff. It's not the best. Yeah, it's okay. It's just it wasn't one of the best. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And finally, Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now we will be doing in a bit an Assassin's Creed multiple review where we review them all. I'm not doing it, of course, because I don't like PlayStation games. But yeah. So what are your thoughts on this?
Assassin's Creed Revelations is the shortest story mode, and it's probably one of the worst games.
All right.
Blade was one of the good weapons. It wasn't the best though.
All right.
It wasn't worth the whole game.
That and number 1 were the worst ones ever made.
The first half of the stack of the mediums, and I'll get the second half just after we finish this. Oh, great. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We'll get some hate for this one. No, I don't care, but all right.
It was an okay game. The problem was it's called Assassin's Creed. You don't become an assassin until actually quite far into the game, and the free roam wasn't the best. It was cool that you had the boats, but all the towns and everything you go to, they're quite small.
Like that, I don't play the story modes. Like I pretty much just come over here because this is his house. I don't really I just kind of come here and I play the free roams. The free roam isn't very good. You have to because there's no real big cities, and it's kind of and I don't really like traveling on a boat. I don't know why. So and also they minimize the weapons a lot from number 3.
Alright, okay, that's a meh, and next is this thing, this Pokemon that's rated M.
It's M.
It's like, I don't know.
Teddy.
It's Glenn Quagmire, like the star of this or something? Yeah, no, this is just rip-off, but is it alright? Like, it's better to rip?
Okay, it's quite a bit worse than Pokemon.
But, it's obviously a rip-off.
But also, Pokemon's like one of the best.
It was like a lot of fun.
Pokemon is one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah, so this is really close to being in the bad stack, isn't it? Really close. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I'm going to say right now, this is actually one of the PlayStation games that I actually like. I played this at somebody's house.
It's okay.
I didn't play the PS Vita, but I played this at somebody's house, and I had a lot of fun with it, so...
Yeah.
Explanation, it's just okay, it's not...
Yeah.
I've never played it.
It's good free roam.
It looks... I kind of like driving games, so I think it would seem kind of fun.
Well, it was like the goal, I believe, was to become Most Wanted, and you'd get into drag races, and... hit people and stuff like
It's
that.
also free roam. It's not
Yeah,
too bad.
yeah, it seemed
It's
pretty.
okay.
This game, Skylanders ripoff.
So it was a Skylanders ripoff, but I find it is better than Skylanders.
Yeah.
So pretty much what they did with it, I find, is they took Skylanders, ripped it off, and made it better.
Yeah, I just, it was, the toys were unnecessary. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. Because there is apparently the toy box, but...
And also the portal was less cool.
Yeah, it was just a little more unnecessary, the toys. They could have done without, but oh well. This one, there's people really like this one. I'm surprised. Why did you put this?
It was pretty good.
I don't know why I would have given this in a great pile.
Maybe even a top 5?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I loved this game's story mode. It has a lot of characters.
Yeah, so...
It has a really fun free roam, especially when you're the Hulk.
So this is more on the good side of meh.
Yeah.
Very
Very high side.
This is another game. This is another one of the few PlayStation games I really enjoyed.
It's actually really good. Yeah.
So yeah, so this one's just not quite as good as the good ones. You think?
It's okay.
So
It's just
this-
a few characters.
So this is very close to good.
Yes,
This could be in the
yes.
good. This could be on the bad side of good or the really good side of meh. Even better than Marvel superheroes. So people hated this.
It's
No,
the story mode wasn't that bad. Like it's the origins and everything. The online was really glitchy.
no one played it.
If you had it on the PS3, not many people played it. A lot of the time you could join a match and no one was even there.
Look at his face. All right. Okay. So yeah. So this one. What's your thoughts on this?
Like Lego Marvel, but not just as good.
Yes.
I liked the concept as the Batcave and stuff. So
And also, like, I kind of like, because DC's never really done this before. I think the big mistake in it was calling it Lego Batman 2.
instead,
Yes.
They should have just made it like Lego DC or something.
They should have made Lego Batman 2 and then Lego DC. Is what you're kind of saying.
Yes.
That'd be all right.
Because it's not Lego Batman. It's just the villains that are Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All
not-
right.
There's no
There's
real...
also Lex Luthor, who's a Superman villain.
All right. So Assassin's Creed 2.
That free roam was okay. You know, you can go to multiple places. It wasn't bad, but the story mode, I found it was amazing.
Although I've never played it, but Jordan, you have told me that it's like the most sexual one of all.
It's around it.
Yeah.
All right. Only you would say something like that. Anyways.
Okay.
I better bleep that out in that video.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Okay game. Not the best. Not the best graphics, obviously, but it's an old game.
Yeah, so it can be like that because it's 15 years old, maybe? 10?
I don't know, but it was an okay game.
Yeah. So it's just
It's
meh.
one of the older Call of Duty games.
Yeah. Okay. Just Cause 2. I know somebody who actually liked this game.
No, I liked it.
I
It
did.
was decent. I've only ever played it once.
Third-person shooter.
It's got Square Enix on it. I believe they made the Final Fantasy
Yeah.
and the Mario RPG's Legend of the Seven Stars, which is one of my favorite games of all time.
Okay, just one thing about Just Cause 2, like some other games, it is very mature game.
Yes.
Although it has a really big free roam map. And I like the whole Bratmobile thing.
Like, if you look at the M rate, or why it's rated M, it's can't get much worse.
Yeah. So this is still on the good side of meh.
Yes.
All right. So Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. What is that? Like a what
He's
is?
a doctor, actually.
It's like a.
It's an okay game. It was pretty cool. They had the hidden gun, which was quite better than on number 2.
Although the problem was that it wasn't stealth. As soon as you fired the hidden gun, everybody knew
Yeah,
where you
but-
were.
Also,
Which is why I'm really excited for Assassin's Creed Unity, because of the Phantom Blade. I'm really excited for that.
but the story mode, I found that number 2 was a little bit better. Like you have to find your parent, your siblings and your father's killer and everything like that. But it was okay.
Sounds all right to me. Just all right.
Yeah.
All right. Little Big Planet 2. To be honest, I was never a fan of these Little Big Planets.
I thought it was okay. I like the power-ups.
I originally really liked this game when playing on the community mode. I liked the
That was when
Angry
you-
Birds level and the what was the other level? Oh, the
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat one.
Mortal Kombat. That was when you only played E-games, right?
Yeah.
And maybe a few teen, yeah. All right.
It was okay.
That's all right. Batman Arkham Asylum.
So far, there's 3 games out: Arkham Asylum, Origins, Arkham City. Also, this one has the smallest free roam, but it is a pretty good game.
It's older, right? It's one of the
Yeah,
older.
it's the oldest.
Story mode's pretty good though.
Oh, wait, so you found this in the recycling bin?
No.
Alright. Infamous. This has got to be one of the best names of a game. I really like that.
It's a pretty good game.
So it's on the good side of meh?
Climbing up buildings, shooting electric at people.
I kind of like the electricity thing and how they've created it, and
Also,
with the superpowers, but it's not like out of this world, like you can't die.
And also, if you like be really good, like do good things to citizens and everything like that, you can get blue electric, and you can change your powers throughout the game on what you choose to do.
Alright. The Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay,
Okay,
Jordan?
okay, like most other games,
It's just okay.
yeah, it was okay. Story mode. The thing I didn't like about it is that since the main bad guy is like lizards and stuff, you're almost always in the sewers, which kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
The sewers a lot.
Variety's a big part of making games good. Like, Super Mario Sunshine is one of the most hated Mario games because it's always on the beach.
Okay, yeah, one thing that I would, I've never tried it with the move before, I would actually like to try it with the move, like, see how it worked.
Who knows though?
The move is supposed to be pretty good, I've heard. Isn't
It's
this?
kind of a knockoff of the Wii.
Yeah.
I like the Sports Champions more than the Wii Sports, probably.
Yeah, so Wii Sports was the innovation.
Well, like,
It
because,
was the most innovative. People were
yeah.
so shocked. It was like one of the best games at that time. The sports, you could play them, and it was awesome. But the Knack just sucks. Okay. Call of Duty Ghosts. I hate all Call of Duty games myself, but
I played all of campaign. It was a pretty good campaign. I liked it. Online's pretty good. I love Infected. But on not story mode, the online. But the only problem that I didn't like was how it's only 2-player. All games that I've known that I've played are 4-player.
yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, like, I kind of like Call of Duty Ghosts, like, I only ever played on, like, 3 or 4 maps, multiplayer, I do like the gun selection and stuff. It's very simple, which I like. And there's no wild cards, which I didn't like, because in my Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I liked maxing up the classes, and, maxing them up to 17, and then making myself have, like, 2, machine guns or something, or I generally used a machine gun and a shotgun. But that's something that I wish they would have kept in Call of Duty Ghosts from Black Ops 2. But overall, pretty good game.
So this next game, actually, Brandon won a contest where you got to have your face featured on the box of the game, and we have Brandon, and he is, and he's looking pretty good. I think he spent a couple hours, and he doesn't look quite as good as this.
bad head in that picture.
Yeah, he's got a bit of bad head, but this is him on a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at this thing.
Like, hello, lady.
This is his girlfriend right here.
His
That
usual
thing.
looks like he's getting hit multiple times by
Yeah.
By a moving bus.
semi-truck.
So this game is meh. Why is this game meh?
Story was okay. Like, the relics and everything is pretty cool. You can get bigger and everything. I didn't like it's 2-player, which is pretty cool, but they didn't offer much to second player.
And also,
It
what
likes
was
to
kind of
move
annoying
on.
is once you beat the game, there was nothing to do.
Also,
Yeah.
there was too many unnecessary cutscenes. Like, you'll get to an edge, and it'll go into a cutscene where you just jump off the edge and land down, and you'll just start playing again.
So this game is actually more on the bad side of meh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. No.
And, like, it seems like the game was more intended for single-player play. Although they did put in a second player. But the second player didn't have any special powers or anything. He just collected relics, got a bit bigger, and helped with the main character. And the second player wasn't in cutscenes or anything.
And, yeah, also, there was another problem. Like Brandon said, it was a small game. After you beat Story Mode, there's almost nothing to do. And it was almost a 40-gigabyte game for PS4.
All right. So yeah, time for the good games.
Okay.
Stop it. Come on. these are the good games. One's above meh, definitely above bad. And we'll start with Uncharted Golden Abyss. So,
PS Vita.
so why do you like this game so much?
Well, you know, I recently got it. It's an amazing game. The story mode was great. You know, there's quite a bit of like jumping, swinging on vines, all that stuff.
The fun stuff.
Yeah, third-person shooter, which they don't have too many of those. Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
most shooter games are first person.
Yeah.
Just kind of the way that it is.
Yeah, it was an overall really good story mode and all that.
Yeah, alright, so that's good. Alright, so Assassin's Creed 3.
A lot of people say that it's not good. I thought it was the best. So
Yeah,
far.
I thought it was the best Assassin's Creed.
Like,
well, the reason that I did was because I don't really do story mode, but I know that Jordan really liked the story mode.
It was amazing.
I liked how many weapon selections I have, how big the cities are, how many guards there are to kill and mess around with.
Also, you have to like take out all the forts and kill all the Templars and everything. It was great.
I just heard it was a tad boring, but I can get past that, and I think it'd be pretty good. I haven't played
Or the one
any
thing that
Assassin's Creed, but
I watched a bit of a walkthrough on it, and the most annoying, what I thought was, what I didn't like about the story mode was how long it took you to get into it.
well,
like,
I think that's what people didn't like about it is how long it took.
Yeah, because it's like over like a 20-30 year span, maybe.
The good thing though is since it's made by Ubisoft, obviously great parkour. Jumping across buildings and everything.
Which is actually interesting because
Ubisoft.
I heard that a lot of people don't like the parkour in Assassin's Creed of how it's like pretty much run into something and they'll jump over it. But that's interesting. Because I seem to like it.
Maybe we could do a follow-up review on this.
Yeah.
Definitely, actually. We'll probably do the comparison.
Just number 3 and 4.
Yeah, alright. Batman Arkham City.
Great game.
Yeah.
It wasn't like as big free roam area as Arkham Origins. Obviously, definitely less glitchy. I really like the story mode. It's a big prison. You're
Yeah,
poison.
the story mode was amazing.
You're poison. You have to stop the Joker and Hugo Strange.
And also, some of it was actually quite difficult. Some of the levels.
This was supposed to be really good.
What's the, like the one where you're in the what's it called, like the Chamber of Life or whatever with the assassins.
Oh.
Oh, it
Where you have to
appears.
beat Deja Vu.
It appears that Brandon also made an appearance on the back of this game.
That's
It's
who?
got
The Joker?
yes.
The brand.
Actually, I believe you were the Joker for Halloween one time.
Yeah, I was actually.
Yeah.
It was a good costume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so Call of Duty Black Ops. That was actually recently, like in a capacity.
Black Ops 2.
Alright. Yeah, this game I hate it because it's Black Ops. But anyways,
Well, it was pretty good. Obviously, like not as new as Ghost, but it was up to 4-player, which was good, and there was wild cards and everything like that. And then I like the zombies. You know, Ghost had aliens. I really like the zombies.
oh my god, he's back. Alright. The Last of Us. Yeah, this is supposed to be Game of the Year 2013, was it?
Yeah.
Actually, Super Mario 3D World
Okay.
won Eurogamer's Game of the Year, and now they're my new favorite company.
Okay, good for you.
Game Explain Rules. Anyways,
The Last of Us.
the Review Squadron's actually gonna do Game of the Year.
Great game. If you like, probably about Call of Duty and all those types of games. You know, it's like the infected sort of. You gotta stop them all.
I've seen a bit of
Although,
Get Ellie to the
just
hospital.
one thing with The Last of Us, it is also a very mature game. It's really scary.
this. It is intense violence, and also
Like the bloaters.
looks like Naughty Dog was a part of this. I believe they made Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, that was alright. That was a good game until they started like milking it like insanity.
Okay, now PS4s. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Definitely a step up from number 1. You know, the 2 back buttons for each hand for flying.
I really like that.
Yeah, it was great.
It really gave me more control
Yeah,
over how I'm flying.
Pretty sure that the city's bigger. The only thing I didn't like is for free roam, when you're flying around, if there's any, like you just want to be flying around, just having fun, if there's any crime, a lot of times if you just ignore it, you'll start becoming a menace. And once you become a menace, then the cops will chase after you and all that stuff.
Alright, so
Yeah, so like I didn't really like the reputation.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
yeah, so there was a few problems with it, but Battlefield 4, yeah,
Great game.
this was not much
Yeah.
to
There's
it.
a problem. Obviously, the Call of Duty games has 2-player, 4-player, all that stuff. Battlefield 4 was just 1-player.
Although there is a great step up from online, way bigger maps, more players. You can drive vehicles.
Fly planes and helicopters, all that stuff.
That sounds...
Swimming is awesome.
I also, in Battlefield 4, I like the, like, physics in it. Like, lots of times when I'm playing Call of Duty, I'll smash a window, jump through it, and then I'll look back and the window's already, like, reformed. Like, that doesn't happen in Battlefield 4. Like, if you smash a window, it stays smashed.
Is that physics, or is that just...
Physics.
Logic?
Or no, certain things are some like...
Magic.
No, you can also, like, shoot light switches and stuff.
Yeah, okay. So there's certain physics.
Some things are physics.
Okay. Some things are physics, some things are just logic, while some things are just Bren and after going to the toilet. Alright, finally we've got Watch Dogs.
Okay, best game I've ever played, probably.
Watch Dogs.
I love Watch Dogs.
Alright,
so much fun.
It's like sort of Grand Theft Auto, except for the strip clubs and all that stuff.
There is a strip club in it, though.
That's a slave place.
Okay, so there is a can I say it?
No bad words, no bad words, stop it!
The bosoms.
PG.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah, then I
bosoms
probably
were-
can't say it.
The bosoms were exposed.
PG.
Yeah.
PG.
Yeah, okay, so...
Alright, those are...
Again, it is a very mature game.
Those are the good games, guys! Woo!
Okay.
Cut out. Bottom 5 and starting with Assassin's Creed Revelations. So...
This is the 5th worst game. I don't know, Jordan, this was actually the first Assassin's Creed game that I played. I thought the hook blade was kind of fun, but there's not really anything else in it.
Yeah.
You can spring on the zip lines and all. Story mode, shortest one there is, I don't know about number 1 maybe.
Number 1 was a decent story mode. The one thing that I didn't like about it, though, was after the very first level, the guy took away all your weapons.
Yeah, but, so
which really sucked.
I have no idea though which one is bigger. I'm just saying what I know. That one's the shortest story.
Yeah. Alright.
And it's kind of stupid that they added a ghost into it as Altair, but yeah.
Number 4 is the biggest Smash Bros. Ripoff I've seen in quite some time.
PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
I mean, basically...
Battle Royale!
Just this game can go down a hole. Okay, so... We didn't really touch on why Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, was very bad. Did you play that?
I played it on my DS. Like, I don't know, I just kind of expected more from it.
The free roam was cool. Like, you could get out of the ship and fly around. But also, though, the free roam was small. Like, you can go in 2 ships and fly around space a bit. That's
Number 2 is the Lego Movie video game. I think we talked about the big problem was how you could die and it wasn't as good as a console one.
It was like sort of like the old Pokemon games, is really far out third person, sort of.
Yeah, so it's just kind of just blah.
Wasn't the best.
It was just terrible. And this game is just the number 1 worst game. Pretty much any of us played. I've played worse, like Paper Mario Sticker Star, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and all that. But we'll get there when we get there. And this
like
follows along the
Skylanders,
lines
Giants.
as one of those big disappointments. I mean, we should
Everybody, like, the Giants, there was no point in using them.
I mean, these
There was
guys,
just more characters.
they're so weak. There's such a gimmick.
Actually, my favorite Skylander from that game was Chill.
Yeah, Chill, and she was pretty cool. But yeah, I liked I like Jetpack, and I kind of like that Thumpback guy because he was kind of cool. But
But also, like, I didn't like how they made the levels go up to 15.
Yeah.
Because I had collected all 32 from the Sprout's Adventure.
Yeah, so...
And it was just too much. Like,
it was kind of annoying when
and now also with Swap Force out,
yeah.
me having my level 10 fully upgraded Skylanders is nothing anymore. It's only halfway to full level.
Yeah. That's
When in the first game, it was like, when I had all my Skylanders level 10 fully upgraded, it's like, wow, you're really good at it and stuff.
If you had, one thing I wish they did, actually, was if you'd gotten it level 10 and fully upgraded, it would transfer to the next game as level 15 and fully upgraded.
Or no, like the whole thing with the level 15,
yeah.
if they wanted, because they wanted kids to continue to level up their Skylanders that they already had.
Yeah.
That's why they made a level 15.
But they should have, if somebody was like level 10 and fully upgraded, then they should have just transferred down to 15. I thought that'd be kind of fair. Like, you'd move from 10 to 15.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, that'd be a good point. You could choose. If you wanted to try to level them up and get the Skylanders better, but if you wanted to...
I would...
Because you worked hard.
Or because, like, I would choose, like... more of my like worst Skylanders, like Zook or someone.
Yeah.
To go, okay, you're going to level 15, but for my favorite Skylanders like Terrafin,
Yeah.
I would want to level them up myself.
Yeah, like yeah, it's just hard to, it just annoyed me, like, I spent hours trying to level up my dad's Gill Grunt, because we used to play a little bit, and he loved his Gill Grunt, so, yeah, that's the bottom 5, and now it's time to move on to the top 5.
Creed 3.
This is our 5th best, and you say it's the best Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
I think it
Or,
is.
like, I like the weapon selection in it, the free roam. I love the free
Tomahawk.
roam.
There's a lot of good things to it. Alright, number 4, Batman Arkham City. As you can see,
Great story.
Batman is just ticked off. He is mad. He like, I hate you. Okay. So that's his reaction to Ben Affleck playing him in the next movie.
I really like Batman Arkham City. I like using the quickfire gadgets. I don't know why. I like trolling people in it.
I like the gadget, the Lion Launcher, more than the Remote Claw, which is in Arkham Origins.
Now, number 3, The Last of Us.
Okay game. No, I actually haven't finished it. Pretty close to the end. The weapons are pretty cool, how you can craft everything and all that stuff. Bloaters are pretty intense.
Yeah, bloaters.
That sounds really weird.
Number 2 is Battlefield 4.
Okay, I think, of course, it's better than Call of Duty Ghosts because it's ahead of it in the ranks.
Awesome.
The only problem is the only one player.
Yeah. All right, but
if
this
they made it split screen, it would be way better.
This game is supposedly the best for both of you. Brandon says it's the best game he's ever played in his life. He's obviously never played Yoshi's Island, but we'll get there when we get there.
Watch Dogs. Awesome game. I have no idea if it's bigger than Grand Theft Auto or not. There was one problem about it. I don't really mind it, but in Saints Row the Third and Grand Theft Auto, I like how you can go to the extra section and put in cheats.
And you can fly planes.
Yeah.
That was like your biggest complaint about it was the plane.
The planes and the helicopters, I hated that you couldn't fly them.
And also I don't like about it is you can when you're getting chased by the cops, you can wuss out and go in water. Because they won't chase you in the water. Like they won't send boats or just the helicopter, but if you disable the helicopter then
yeah, it's a pretty good game though.
Yeah, so these are the top 5. These are your bottom 5. Thanks for watching and subscribe.
And of course, like the video. Even if you didn't like it, just like it because we're amazing.
The Review Squadron.
Yippee! I own it. Give me all your money.